What's up, Bill Clayton? Yo, JB. Yo, Bill Clayton. Raining here right now. Clear blue sky. Up in Boston. Horror Girl Reviews, one of our newest moderators. What's up? What's up? I thought about doing this before, hold on. It's so bright in the living room, I can't even see what's going on here. 7 watching, 1 like, 1 minute, 31 seconds. Are you fucking kidding me? 7 watching? Harley's here. What's up, Harley? Craziness. So I lost my, my camo, 8 watching, 2 likes. Southpaw, what's up, yo? So I lost my, my camo. MAGA hat, Make America Great Again hat. So I ordered the one that, the president, oh, down to 6. Oh, back up to 7. Okay. So I ordered, Genealogy Girl, what's up? Genealogy Girl, if you want, you don't have to, because I'm not trying to egg you on, but if you want to do some This Day in History on my channel, I love This Day in History. It reminds me of the good old days before my life went to fucking hell. No, before my life went to literally fucking hell. It reminds me of it. So if Genealogy Girl wants to do some This Day in History on my channel, I think that's great. I think it would be fantastic. Christy Cheney, one of our other new ones. One of our other newer viewers. What's up? So I don't really have a lot of stuff to cover. But I kind of know what I want to do. I had a couple ideas. Number one, I wanted to try to impersonate my best friend on YouTube. Well, you know, you're all my best friends, but my best friend, fellow streamer, Blackie Fitzpatrick, I wanted to try to impersonate him. And hopefully he would come in to the show. Hold on, this cushion is fucked up. Damn it. Oh. Jesus Christ. All right, there we go. Fucking A, man. I wanted to try to impersonate Blackie Fitzpatrick, so I'm gonna do it for 5 seconds. Ready? Hello, and welcome to the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show. Is that pretty good? Is that pretty good? He's like my best friend on YouTube. He knows I'm not making fun of him when I do stuff like that. By the way, if anybody doesn't know who Blackie Fitzpatrick is, Blackie, just like it sounds, C-K-I-E, Fitzpatrick Show. He goes on, I go on randomly. That's kind of my thing these days. He goes on in the evenings. Typically, it's 6:30 Eastern Standard. So you got to look him up. You got to like, you got to subscribe. You got to watch. Great show. Plays music, does all kinds of stuff. Genealogy Girl says that's pretty good. Subaru Nerd Vapes. Novus. What's up, Novus? Subaru Nerd Vapes. That's funny. Christy says it was good. Thank you very much. My life kind of changed rapidly over the last, let's call it 6 months. Well, no, 3 months. And I was going to fly over there to Austria and hang out with Blackie, and we were going to do a co-live stream together. I think that would have been fucking hilarious, you know? And also probably, I think if Blackie Fitzpatrick and myself did a live show together, or it would never just be one, it would be a few. Because we'd probably do one when, you know, it's like, all right, yeah, what's up, man? Nice to meet you in person. What's up? How's it going? And then we'd probably get drunk and then do another one later. And then we'd probably get really drunk and do a tertiary show later on in the evening, you know, late, very, very late at night. And then hopefully maybe we could do some drugs and do a fourth one. Who knows? Who the fuck knows, you know? I think it would be fantastic. Why is Fat Bastard not a moderator? All right, Fat Bastard, you are a moderator. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Says a Borat, very nice. Says a Borat to be. The bastard of being overweight is now moderator on my channel and is going make a sexy time with making sure that Novus and Packy Troll become raping Anus in frequent fashion. No, it's a moderator-only channel. So, you know. Couldn't fit him what that means. Did you get back to work? No, I rear-ended a car and got a OUI because I had a couple drinks and I am fucked. So the answer is no. The answer is no. The only thing you missed was to be lighting your smoke holding a bottle of wine. Well, I can show you a lit smoke holding a bottle of wine. Okay. Pretty easy. Eight watching, 7 likes. Very nice. Dick Rundell says, couldn't fit him through... Oh, yeah, I already read that. JB, you still did... Don't... Fat bastard, can you delete that, please? Can you delete that, please? Fat bastard, can you delete that, please? Delete that comment. With the Q word, please. ASAP. Thank you very much. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. I don't need all these fucking trolls knowing where I'm at. You didn't do anything wrong, you know. I'm just saying. I don't even want folks knowing the section of the country that I live in. You know, the internet's fucked up, okay? You guys don't have YouTube streams. I do, all right? And I got taken to a fucking mental hospital because some fucking troll did something to me like 3-4 months ago. And they just let me go. They're like, yeah, you're fine. Get out of here. I'm like, cool. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, they stole my fishing rods. Isn't that funny? But I don't want to talk about it anymore, okay? I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm just going to go through the process, pay the money, and then get the fuck out of it, all right? I don't want to talk about it anymore, at all. My address is banned. My city is banned from conversation. and the talk of my issue, my legal issue, is banned from conversation. I don't want that in the chat at all. At all. I do my chat for fun. I have enough life reminders to remind me the fucked up shit that's happened to me in the last 3 months. So I don't want it in the chat. This is a political chat. It's supposed to be a conspiracy chat. So let's get into the conspiracies right now. All right. Since I have so much free time these days, and I'll be filing for unemployment tomorrow, which is going to be fantastic, I guess. In a way. In some way, shape, or form. Yeah, okay, enough. Cutting off that conversation. Okay? Cutting off that conversation. But yes, they did steal my fishing rods. All right? No, you don't have to retract the message. I'm just saying. I'm cutting off that conversation. But yes, they did steal my fishing rods. Can you believe that? They go home. Hey, kids, guess what we got? Brand new fishing rods. It's okay if I talk about it. Hey, what's up? Hey, kids. Oh, Daddy, how was work? Oh, someone tapped someone's bumper and was a little bit, possibly under the influence, and he had some fishing rods in his car, and he wrecked his car, so, but he had some fishing rods in the back, and guess what we got for you, kids? 2 brand new fishing rods. That's what they did. Pieces of shit. Cops are pieces of fucking shit. I hope some police watch my stream. No, I'm serious. I hope some... Oh, you guys just got me started. Oh, damn it. I'm like a lawnmower. I'm like a lawnmower, and, Fat Bastard and Southpaw and, Oh, Blackie Fitzpatrick's here. Nice. I was just making fun. Well, not making fun of you. I tried to do an impersonation of you. I don't think it was very good. I don't think it was very good. Yeah, but they fucking stole my fishing rods. 2 Shimano reels, spinning reels. One with a 6-pound test. One with 8-pound test. They didn't steal my tackle box, but they stole my fucking fishing rods. You gotta love law enforcement, man. You're the boys in blue. The boys in blue. So honorable. What's up, Blackie? How are you? We have Blackie Fitzpatrick in the house, folks. All right, so now that we're up to 11, let's do a let's redo this. So genealogy is here. Southpaw, Fat Bastard, Dick Rundell, Christy Cheney, Bill Clayton, and of course, La Piece de... Hold on, let me say this properly. La Piece de la Resistance, Blackie Fitzpatrick, the superstar, is in the house. Bill Clayton, I don't dislike cops, but my experiences with them have all been pretty negative, especially lying under oath. Well, I never lie. See, that's the thing. I've never lied under oath. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I read that correctly. Okay, yeah, I did read that incorrectly. The cops lied under oath. Right, Bill Clayton? Right? Am I correct? Am I right? They lie under oath all the time. They're fucking scumbags. They're fucking scumbags. Yes, he lied to a judge in front of me. Yeah, cops are fucking scumbags. You know what? That's one of the things I disagree with Trump with, you know? I grew up in a... And this is my opening monologue, and I'll shut up and then I'll take your questions and comments kind of thing. But I grew up in a in a world where I was taught by my parents and by, you know, public school. I don't know why my nose is itchy. Jesus Christ. Let me get this over with. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sick or anything. I just, you know, nose is itchy. It's driving me fucking crazy. But, I was always raised, you respect your police, you respect your police, you respect your police, you respect your police. Well, but then when I became over the age of 18, every single fucking cop I've ever dealt with has been a complete, total, and utter scumbag. Bothering me when I'm fishing, you know, pulling me over for doing nothing wrong, and it's like, give me your license. Excuse me, officer? Give me your license. Okay. And registration. Now. Okay. Here's the registration. What are you doing tonight? That's none of your business. This is when I was a lot younger. That's none of your business, officer, what I'm doing tonight. What do you mean? Well, I saw you take a hard right turn over the what's it called? What's that thing? Because I haven't driven in so long at this point. What's it called? Over the yellow line. Well, yeah, because that Honda Civic behind me came up, officer, at about 75 miles an hour in a 40, and I wanted to get out of his way to avoid an accident. Okay, are you some kind of smartass? No, officer, I'm just trying to drive home from work. Sit right there. I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do? Get out of my... What am I gonna do? Jump out of the car and jump on the roof of the vehicle, you know, my former car, and jump out of it and start dancing on the roof? What do you mean, sit right there? Okay, officer, thank you very much. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, thank you, officer. Then they go to their car. Wait 5 minutes. Wait 5 minutes, and then they come back. And they always have a softer voice when they come back. Okay, sir, here's your license. Here's your registration. There's no citation. It's just that I thought I saw you cross the line, but apparently it was the other vehicle. Well, can't you do your fucking job, Mr. Officer? Can't you do your fucking job? What do you mean you mistook my vehicle for another vehicle that cut me off? That cut me off. You son of a bitch. But of course you don't say that. You can't say that, because when you say that, then you're going to get in serious trouble. So you have to say, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day, sir. No ticket, no nothing, and they leave. Cops are fucking bullies. Hey, let me ask a question. No. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask the 14 and 11 at 19 and 28. Very cool. What that means is 14 watching, 11 likes at 19 minutes and 33 seconds in. Who was ever, I don't care if it's kindergarten, I don't care if it's college, I don't care if it's first grade, 8th grade, 4th grade, 7th grade, who was ever bullied in their life in one way or another? By someone either bigger than them, or someone more popular than them, or someone more whatever. Who was ever bullied? We're going to play the 1-2 game. Thank you very much. Press 1. Blackie's taking the lead. One of our newest chatters, Roller Coaster, is back. The General is back. 1, 1, 1. Oh, General was never bullied. Southpaw was bullied. Fat Bastard is wondering. Megan754 has joined us and was never bullied. Well, yeah, that's because you're a hot chick. Hot chicks don't get bullied. And by the way, Megan, thank you for joining us. I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming by. Genealogy Girl has to peace out. Thanks for coming by for a little bit. Very nice. Ah, damn it. Hold on a second. I can't check this. I don't have... I have my top. Okay, very nice. As Borat would say, it's only 2. So the roommate's not back until, probably maybe 5, so I can still smoke one more smoke in the living room. Not that he... And he doesn't care if I smoke in the living room. It's just, I don't like to do it. You know, it just doesn't feel right. No, but I'm gonna make a point. I'm gonna make a point. It happens. I got bullied by this dude they call Bugaloo. No, but this is all building up to a point, so this is good. See, I'm building, no pun intended, I'm building my case right now. It happens. I got bullied, but this is from Southpaw. It happens. I got bullied by this dude they called Bugaloo. One day, I pulled my belt off and beat the shit out of him. That was the last time. Hell yeah. I wish I did that. Did your pants fall down, Southpaw? Says General Roller Coaster. When I was younger, I was. Christy Cheney has joined us. LOL, no, General. But the nuns got me. Blackie says LOL. Dick Rendell says, at Southpaw, yep. Reason to wear a large belt buckle. LOL, Southpaw. Well, the whole reason I bring that up is that I was raised, okay? And this is still my opening monologue, and then I'll shut up and I'm going to let you guys go. Because there are a lot of events happening in, you know, international and national politics right now. A lot of things going on. So that's what we're going to do the majority of the show about. But I'm just thinking about what I've been going through. And I made a huge mistake. I had too much to drink. I rear-ended somebody. That cop was not a bully. He was totally fine. He very professional. Everything was, you know, as it's supposed to be. As unfortunate as it was, everything was what it's supposed to be. However, in my estimation, and I'm not asking you guys to agree with me, I'm just going to make a statement from my experience. The majority of cops, and when I say majority, it's not a minor majority. I would estimate probably 75 to 80% of police officers are former high school bullies. Former high school bullies that just want to control others. Love to tell people what to do. Love to boss people around. Love to have that power trip. I have a badge. I have a badge. I have a badge and a gun. And guns are great. I love guns. I don't have a gun myself, but I will soon. And by soon, I mean in like 2 years. I have a badge. And they get to like pull people over and just like, I've been you know, not spit on, like spit in my face, like that. But spit on, like they, you know, they're talking to you and they're spitting. And it's like, what? I'm sorry, officer. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? You know, this is the steering wheel right here. It's like, what did I do? Well, you crossed the yellow line. Okay, yeah, I was trying to avoid that other car. All right, you sit right there, son. You sit right there. Okay, sir. Absolutely, sir. I will sit right here. Thank you very much. And then they run my record and they see my record's fucking clean. And they come back and they're like, all right, here's your license, take it. Here's your registration, take it. I'm not going to write you a ticket tonight because I'm feeling like a nice guy. Okay? I'm feeling generous. So you just go on and get the hell out of here. I'm like, okay, officer. All right. Yeah, sounds good. All right, now get on out of here. All right, you already said that. Okay, so you're going to get out of here? Yes, officer. Okay. Roll up the window and then drive away. I firmly believe that 80% of police officers are literally the bullies from middle school and high school who probably failed out of college and went, and I'm not a college graduate, by the way, so I'm not judging people who don't have a college degree. I am not a college graduate. I'm a very technical, smart person. I've always been able to find work. I'm a very kind of like smart person, you know, and I'm a great interview. I'm very charismatic when I sit down in front of someone who wants to hire me, you know. But these motherfuckers, the majority of them act like that. And here's the fucked up thing, is that I never used to get pulled over that much, ever. I've been pulled over probably 5 times in my life. All right? But I watch a lot of cop videos, too. And I watch these sons of bitches, the way they talk to folks. They're supposed to be law, and they call themselves... Here's the funniest thing. No, let me just tell you. It's hilarious. They refer to themselves as law enforcement professionals. Okay. I'll agree with the law enforcement part. But the professionals part, I only agree with maybe 10% of the time. They're not professionals. They're fucking thugs. They're the high school bullies in the hallway that would shove you in the lockers. And they, you know, like I said, they don't get a great education. They don't, or, you know, they're not into science. They're not into math. They're not into conspiracy theories. They're not into, you know, they're by and large, they're, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I'm not telling you guys what to think. My show is not about telling you guys what to think. It's teaching you guys to think for yourselves, okay? So I'm not telling you what to think. But by and large, they're just basically fucking high school bullies or office bullies who got fired and, oh, well, what am I going to do now? So they join the fucking police academy. And now they become our law enforcement officers. Give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. And believe me, in my life, I've met like 2 cops. 2 cops. You know, let me tell you a story before I end my opening monologue here. There was a situation, one of the most traumatic situations I have ever been through in my entire life. In my entire life. It was about 2 p.m. on a warm, sunny... I was young. I was in like 8th grade. I was on summer vacation. And I was fishing with my friend Jared down at the lake right behind my house. And there was the local drunk. And this is years ago. I was actually on the news. If you could probably find this story once I give the name of the individual. You'll probably be able to find the story. But what ended up happening was my friend Jared and I were fishing. I was actually teaching him how to fish because he wasn't very good at it. He grew up in like a rich Italian family. I grew up all poor and shit. And so we're just, you know, fishing in the lake behind the baseball field and the tennis courts. And there was always this little red boat. Just like a tiny red boat, not a, you know, big thing, just like a little 2-person paddle boat, and it was always out in the middle of the bay where we liked to go fishing, because if you could cast about a foot away from the boat without getting a lure caught on the boat, without getting your spinnerbait caught on the boat, if you could cast about a foot in front of it, big bass and pickerel and stuff and perch liked to hide under the shade under the boat, right? So we're fishing towards the boat. And we see these two guys. Me and my friend Jared. One was the town homeless person, and I'll say his name because this was like over 20 years ago. His name was John Shine. He was the town homeless person. Everybody knew him. Everybody liked him. Great guy. Cool dude. And they had a jug of wine. The big jugs. Those like, maybe it was Carlo Rossi or something, I think. Maybe Carlo Rossi. The big jugs of wine. And they took their shirts off because they're, homeless. They don't care about what's going on. And they swim out. I'm telling a positive police story right now, by the way. So I want to show you guys that I'm not biased. This is a positive police story. So I'm like 13. My friend, I think, was 14 at the time. Jared was like 14 at the time. We're fishing, casting out towards the boat, trying to get some perch, maybe some bass, maybe some white perch. It's a very weed-choked lake, so you get a lot of white perch and stuff like that. Those types of fish love environments such as that. And, you get to cast towards logs, you get to cast in front of weeds, or you could cast under a boat that's parked out there. What do you call it? Docked? Buoyed? Buoyed? Is it buoyed? What is it called when a boat is just in a lake and it's just hanging out? Like with the anchor and it stays there? Buoyed? Anchored? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is, we're just fishing. I'm teaching him how to fish because he didn't know how to fucking fish. Moored. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Southpaw says moored. Yes. Anchored or moored. So it's out there. It's out there. And so we're casting about a foot in front of it because the fish like to hide under cover. So they hide under, let's say, a moored boat. Okay? And Southpaw helped me out with that entire sentence. So we're casting about a foot in front of it. I taught him how to not cast past the boat and then hook the boat, because that would be fucking retarded. I'm like, no, you have to do it this way. Here's how you control it. So we're just fishing for like 2 hours. It's a sunny afternoon, probably 2 p.m. I would say maybe 2 or 3 p.m. And we see these two homeless guys. And as I was saying before, one was John. Is Blackie Fitzpatrick still here? He's like my best friend on YouTube. I hope he's still here. Kiwi Lover has joined us. What's up, Kiwi Lover? I think I lost Blackie. Damn it. That's because he knows his show is better than mine. He's like, I'm not going to watch this nigga anymore. Okay. So anyway. No, this was one of the most traumatic, one of the most memorable, but also one of the most traumatic experiences of my life. So I see the local town homeless person, John Shine, and apparently he had a friend with him. So John Shine takes off his shirt and he has a jug of wine, like Carlo Rossi sized, like a big jug of wine, and they're swimming out. And what they just nothing wrong with that. And they swam out, and they were going to sit on someone else's boat and drink their wine and hang out on the lake, you know. And I knew what was going on. I mean, even though I was like in 7th grade or something, whatever it was, 13 years old. I'm like, okay, that's John Shine. So they swim out to the boat, towards the boat, towards the boat. And, with the jug of wine. And so they go out, and John Shine made it about 3/4 of the way, and his legs got caught in the weeds. And his legs got caught in the high, the weeds that come up from the bottom of most warm lakes or ponds. I guess Lake Quannapowitt is technically a pond now. But, the weeds that come up from the bottom. And his legs got caught in them. And he started drowning. And I saw him start struggling. And then I saw him go under. And then his friends started screaming. So I'm 13. These guys are in their like 50s or 60s or whatever. This is a bad memory. And I look at my friend Jared, I go, hey, I think there's a fucking problem here. So I immediately threw down my fishing rod. I sprinted home because the police showed up. Because somebody called, this was actually, I don't know how the police were even called, because this was relatively before the time that cell phones were. I certainly didn't have a cell phone. This is before cell phones. But somehow, some way, someone called, 911. So we got police, we got EMS, we got, everything. And there was a police officer, and he said, he dove into the water. See, this is a good police story. He dove into the water in his full police garb, badge on, didn't take his uniform off, anything. He just dove into the water. He swam out about 15 feet, came back, and he said, I can't see anything. The water's too cloudy. I said, do you need a pair of goggles? He said, yes. I said, I have some at my house, because we had a pool back then, like an above-ground pool. So I said, yeah, let me, I was like 13. I'm like, yes. I ran as fast as I've ever run back to my house. I was so out of breath. I ran as fast as I could. I got a pair of goggles. I ran back to the lake. I gave it to the cop. He put on the goggles. He went out. They rescued the one guy. He swam out. They swam out to the boat. And this officer, I think he probably took his boots off, but nothing else. He had his badge. He had everything. He just dove right in the water. Went in, swam out to try to find our local homeless person, John Shine. And they were swimming around for hours. And by this point, there's helicopters, and there's news conference, and we have Channel 4, we have Channel 5, we have Channel 7, we have ABC, we have NBC, we have everything all surrounding us. And there's actually an interview, which I think is gone now because it was so long ago. But I was interviewed by the local news, and the friend of John Shine, survived. But John Shine, the local homeless person, drowned in the weeds. And then I got a letter And my parents got a phone call from the local police. And they said we would like to speak with Mr. Beliveau. I'm 13. Okay, I'm 13 years old. All right? And I'm traumatized because I watched someone die. I watched a homeless guy drown live right in front of my face. Not on TV, not on a YouTube video because YouTube wasn't even invented yet. I watched someone swim out there, drown and die right in front of my face. So my parents get a call from the police chief and they say, is there any way that you could bring Jason down to the police station? And they're like, yes. So we go down to the police station and the chief of police, Wakefield officer, hands me back my pair of goggles and he says, I want to see someone drown in front of my, I wasn't, I didn't know how to react. I was pretty young. I was still going through puberty at that point, My nuts were probably half the size they are right now, My balls. I was a very young dude. And he said, we need to bring you into this room. So I said, okay, am I in trouble? He goes, no, you're in nothing but trouble. And I go, okay. So they brought me into the room. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Oh, damn it. Here I go. Here I go. And they said, the individual that you saw swim out that you tried to save basically didn't make it. Didn't make it. And I'm like 13, so I'm like, I'll try to do my face, I'm like, okay. And he goes, John Shine, Pat, the local homeless guy, John Shine, has passed away from drowning. And I'm like, ugh. I'm like 13 years old. What the hell? And he goes, however, you ran to your parents' house and gave one of our officers a pair of swimming goggles in order to try to save his life. And so for this, young sir, I'm going to give you my badge. And the chief of police of Wakefield, Massachusetts, gave me his badge, and I still have it. I still have it. I'm still getting emotional. Oh, fuck. Hold on. And he says, you did a heroic duty for our community. And on behalf of the police, fire, and EMS services of Wakefield, Massachusetts, we just want to commend you for the efforts that you made. And I'm like 13 years old, and I'm totally traumatized because I saw someone die in the water, And I'm like, well, thank you, officer. Thank you very much, So I took the badge. So police, by and large, are good. Police, by and large, are good. But that was one of the most traumatic things I've ever been through in my entire life. Certainly not more traumatic than what John Shine's friend went through because he had to watch his friend drown in the weeds. What's that like? What's that like? And I didn't know what to do. All I knew what to do was to run home as fast as I fucking could and get a pair of goggles and come back and give it to the cop so the cop could swim out and try to save the guy, and they couldn't save him. They couldn't save him. That's a story that I share on my YouTube channel probably twice a year. And I just shared it now. And it's very true. Every single detail that I said was completely true. No exaggeration. I'm not a hero. The cop was the hero. He swam out. I wouldn't have known how to swim out and try to rescue. I didn't know what to do. I was just fishing with my friend. But they couldn't save the dude. It did not work out. It did not work out. It did not work out. And that was about 20 years ago. But I'm never going to forget that till the day that I pass away. I will never forget that day. Bright sunshine, tennis court behind us, lake, the red boat with the white trimming, the homeless guys swimming out with a jug of wine, the struggling, the hey, hey, help, help, the hey, hey, help, help. What do we do? What do we do? Cops, fire, EMT, everyone shows up. And it was like 2 p.m. on like a Wednesday or something. It was during summer vacation. Oh, I just got emotional again. You know, I think these are the events that mold us. I just had one hiccup there. I want to make sure they don't become the constant hiccups that I get. Okay, no, they're not going to. Good. Very nice. As Borat would say, very nice. So, you know, at the end of the day, we all have to look out for each other. It's kind of the same thing. I'm sure that some folks who watch my live stream, you know, have had folks that have dealt with folks in house fires, or have dealt with folks that have been raped, or have dealt with folks that have been, you know, stabbed in like drug deals and stuff. You know, it's traumatic experiences. So that was my traumatic experience at age 13. I had to watch our local homeless person, who everybody liked. He was the guy that they would give free coffee and toast to at the local diners and stuff. You know, yeah, you're homeless. He wasn't a heroin addict or anything. He was just homeless. He was just homeless and hopeless. Homeless and hopeless. He didn't do drugs, as far as I know. But they did swim out there with a jug of wine, so, you know, there's that. But at the end of the day, you know, a life is a life. A life is a life. And when I think about that experience, I'm like, man, that must have fucking traumatized me. I was 13. My brain was still developing, and I watched someone die right in front of my face via drowning. You know, at 2 p.m. when I'm trying to fish for perch, you know? It's like, hey, is there going to be a bass over there? Oh, maybe we'll get some perch. Oh, maybe the white perch are around here. Oh, that makes me sad, even right now that I recall it. And I'm sharing it on YouTube for all of you to see and enjoy. All right. Oh, boy. I'm getting a wave of emotions right now. No, I'm just telling you, I'm getting a wave of emotions right now. It's the craziest thing. I just pray for that person's family. I mean, this is 20 years ago, but I'm never going to remember that day, ever. I'm sorry. I said remember. Cut, delete. I'm never going to forget that day, ever, for the rest of my life. I'm never going to forget that. It was horrible. It's not nice to see someone pass away in person, especially when it's not their time, you know? I understand the 65-year-old with cancer. I understand the I understand the 5-year-old with leukemia. I get that. I get it. It's extremely I'm getting all emotional again. God damn it. I'm getting all emotional again. I understand the 5-year-old girl with leukemia. I understand that. I can easily understand that. You know? Because there's a buildup. It's like there's a diagnosis. And I promise I'll take your comments and questions, but I'm still on my opening rant right now. I understand a two-way 90-mile-an-hour car crash on, an undivided highway and everyone gets blown apart. I totally get that. I totally get it. I totally understand. But watching that live death happen really fucking changed my life in a profound way. In a profound way. In a profound way. In a profound way. And damn it. Some some I'm not doing a very good job. This is a political chat, by the way. This is a political chat, but I'm just telling a story. I just, I'm telling a story from my childhood. There's a part of me that wonders if could I have swam out there? I'm a great swimmer. Could I have, what is it, swum? Swam? Could I have swum out there and tried to save this guy? I'm like a really good swimmer, by the way. Could I have saved this guy? You know? He was the town homeless person, He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong at all. He just had a fucking jug of wine, and him and his friend went out. Fuck! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not doing a very good job, as I said, as a YouTube streamer right now. He swam out with his friend, and his legs got caught in the weeds. And then we're still fishing. I just got control of my emotions. That's good. They just wanted to go hang out on someone else's boat. It wasn't their boat. Because the one guy was the homeless guy. Which I don't care. Who cares? It was just a stupid little red boat. Didn't even have a motor. It was like a paddle boat. You know? Oh man, I should not have gone on YouTube and started talking about this shit. But I know for a fact, here I go again. I know for a fact, God damn it. I know for a fact that, John Shine had family in the in in Wakefield, and of course they're gonna miss him. And this is 20 years ago, but it still affects me because this happened when I was 13, right? And I can only imagine, because I wasn't there for it. I was actually kept away because the police and firefighters, they pulled me into the parking lot, and me and my friend Jared, who were fishing that day, watching it all happen, they pulled us into the parking lot and they said, "What did you see?" And what I told them is exactly what you guys just heard. And, you know, I can't imagine what it's like to lose someone. I mean, what? Why would you fucking swim out with a jug of wine? Why would you swim out to a jug of wine into somebody else's parked boat? Maybe he had mental issues or whatever. Maybe he had mental issues or whatever. Who knows? Who knows? But all I know is I saw someone die in front of me via drowning of weeds in a lake. Via weeds in a lake. He has probably brothers. He had probably sisters, cousins, nephews, aunts, uncles, parents. Who knows? But he was the local town homeless person. He had family somewhere. Here we go. I'm losing it again. Damn it. Damn it. God damn it. Trump, 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 Trump. I'm losing it again. Watching that happen live was horrifying. I was traumatized. It was right behind the tennis court. For anybody who knows, the town I grew up in, it was right behind the tennis court. Right in Veterans Field. Right in Veterans Field. Right in Veterans Field Cove. Right in Veterans Field Cove. Right in Veterans Field Cove. And as much as what I'm going through right now, I can't imagine what their family went through with that. It's like, do you want to get that call? Do you want to get that call? Excuse me, Mr. or Mrs. Shine. I don't know how old he was. He was probably between the ages of 40 and 50, I would say. you imagine getting that call? We need you to come down to the coroner's office and identify a body of drowning. What's that like? Seriously, what's that like? That was horrible. So anyway, I'm going to snap out of it. And I'm going to pick up the phone and take... I got to blow my nose first. Hold on a second. Jesus Christ. It was nothing but terrible. Now my ears are clogged for some reason. It was nothing but terrible. All right. Let's read some comments. Let's go. So that's my story. I'm going to scan back and then I'll scan back down. Zero Foxes says, yo, everyone. What's up, Zero Foxes? Sup, Zero Foxes? We all get beat down by life sometimes, but gotta keep moving on. Correct. That's from Bill Clayton. Southpaw says 0. Christy, I'm still emotional. Jesus Christ. I'm not doing a good job as a live streamer right now, by the way. Too emotional. Don't live stream if you're gonna get all emotional, okay? Alright, but I have to hold you guys close in order to read it. Barbara Worth has joined us and says, Zero Foxes, hey. Blackie Fitzpatrick says, death blows. Yes, it does. What was his name? His name was John Shine. John Shine. He was the local homeless person. Everybody knew him. He was the guy that would walk into the local coffee shop and they would give him toast and coffee for free. Ah, I just got emotional again. Ah, damn it. Fuck. Hold on a second. Genealogy girl just set me off again. And this is 20 years ago. This is 20 years ago. His name was John Shine. All right. I'm going to try to keep this, I'm going to try to keep this stream going. I'm going to try not to freak out. Barbara Warren made me laugh. That lightens it up a little bit. Barbara Warren says, is there even such a word as swum? I don't know. I said swim, swam, swum. That's what I said. I don't know if that's a word. I have no idea. Swum, I assume, is slang for past tense of swimming. Oh, yeah, Blackie says, swum, past principle of swim. Yes, exactly what I just said. See, that's why Blackie and I get along so well. Our brains are basically the same. Swam is past tense. Okay, so I used improper... Okay, I just talked about a death. Okay, so let's not so much focus on the vernacular. Let's focus on the story. All right, and then we're going to get into other stuff. All right? Or maybe I can quit and Blackie will take over. A widely used, grammatically, quote-unquote, incorrect past form of swim. The correct past form of swim is swam, but it sounds stupid to say, so we usually say swum instead. I agree. Crystal Keith, who hasn't been around in a while, has posted a link. I don't know what that is. Christy Cheney says, hello, Crystal. Crystal Keith says, damn straight. Didn't know there was so many uses for swimming. Barbara Warren says, Blackie, thanks. Oddly, I was wondering about even before JB said it. Very nice. As Borat would say, very nice. I've stopped crying, by the way, so that's good. Crystal Keith is a long one. We're going to the swimming hole on the Peace River between the Quanah Bridge and the Crowell Bridge. Awesome. I love river swimming. River swimming rules. As long as the river's clean. Come on with it, JB, doing great, says Crystal Keith. Well, thank you very much. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. This is my fucking stream. I don't care if somebody comes in and says it's a terrible stream. I don't care. It's my stream. It's mine. It's not yours. If you don't like what I do, start your own stream. That's what makes your stream totally real, JB. Yeah, well, what? Tears and being a little fucking bitch? By crying? Yeah. I just remember that so friggin' vividly. Okay, I won't say nothing about the... No, say whatever you want, Crystal Keith. About the 99th parallel and where it was going before the Hollis Bridge disappeared. I don't know what that means. But that's very interesting. I'd like to talk to Crystal Keith about that. Gigi, maybe God put JB here so someone could always remember John Shine. He works in mysterious ways. Thank you very much. R.I.P. John Shine. Wakefield's homeless person of 20 years ago. Everybody loved him. Getting emotional again. You guys gotta stop. I gotta move on. I'm getting emotional again. Yeah, they'd give him free coffee and free toast. Maybe a free fried egg or something. Or else you would have sunk them with the Nevermind on Building 7 and the Richter scale. I'll do a video on Building 7 just for you, Crystal Keith. There's nobody with the history of YouTube that knows more about what happened at Building 7 than JB. Period. End of story. That's why. Blackie says, sup, Crystal Keith. Crystal message retracted. Crystal says, Blackie. Crystal says, yo. We all love you too at Crystal Keith. Yes, we all love Crystal Keith. 99th Meridian. I don't know about that stuff. I'm into other stuff, but I'll look into it. I will certainly look into it. They buried a gas pipeline outside of Oklahoma. Well, I've heard about the pipeline that they ran from the Caspian Sea. Blackie Fitzpatrick says correct. Crystal Keith says to Odessa, Texas. Crystal Keith says it went through King County. And okay, never mind. Crystal Keith says, thank you, JB, and we love you. No, I know all about that stuff. It's not the cornerstone of my research, but it's a large part of my research that I can tell you right now. I gotta plug my phone in, so we gotta move around a little bit. I gotta get my charger here. iPhones are terrible. All right, we're plugged. Hey, it was my show. I'm not done yet. I'll probably do another 15, and then maybe Blackie can go on. Or I know I know typically that Blackie Fitzpatrick will go on at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube. So make sure that you like and subscribe to the Blackie Fitzpatrick Show, and check that out because it's an awesome show. I'll certainly be there. And I've never done a show like that. No, I'm just telling you. I've never done a show like that. Ever. You know? I think it's great. And I'm not going to end 15 minutes. The second that I moved this section of the apartment, so not the couch over there, but the couch over here, it's always reconnect. It's like, I thought I paid for full coverage. I thought I'm paying for full coverage. But I don't want to make it about that either. Crystal Keith says, we hear you, JB. Yeah. No, I'm just telling you. When I sit over there, 4 feet away on that couch, my phone works, and my live stream, it works beautifully. It's awesome. But when I sit over here, when I have to put my phone on the charger, I lose connection. It's the dumbest thing. I'm finally not buffering, says Crystal Keith. Blackie Fitzpatrick says poltergeist. Probably. That is a miracle, says Crystal Keith. No, but it's probably poltergeist. By the way, I believe in ghosts and aliens and nature spirits and all that stuff. So it's just one of those things. You just got to deal with it. The only thing you can do is deal with it. No, ghosts are real. Nature spirits are real. But anyway, we're at 75 and 28. And we have 12 and 16 likes. So what I want to do is find it. And by the way, I really appreciate you guys sticking with me. It's what I like to call a stress, okay? It's a stream of consciousness. I like to talk about things that have happened in my past and things that may happen in the future. And I just like to talk about them and debate them. But I just went on. All right, this is starting to piss me off. Reconnecting, 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 reconnecting. How about fuck you reconnecting? How about $135 a month reconnecting? You son of a bitch. Verizon. Verizon. How about you go fuck yourself, Verizon? How about that? Look at that. You know what the middle finger represents? It represents a dick going up your ass, Verizon. Fuck you, Verizon. Jesus Christ. The amount of money I pay. The amount of money I pay. There we go again. There we go again. What, when I sit 4 feet away from the couch over there, all of a sudden the phone works magically, but when I sit here, it doesn't work anymore? Are you kidding me, Verizon? Are you kidding me, Verizon? How about your service sucks? How about that? I'm pissed off right now. How about your service blows? How about that? How about that? How about your service blows? Because I have 12 people watching me live on, and I have 16 likes, and you can't service my iPhone plugged in on this sofa? What am I supposed to do? Roof with the frickin' rooster ears with the friggin', really mad right now, folks. I'm getting really mad right now. I'm trying to do a show and I can't do it. Let's move to the kitchen. Let's see if that helps. I gotta put you down for a second. Hold on. Okay, so now we're in the kitchen. So maybe Verizon has, if you look at the coverage, and I don't want this to be taking up, hold on a second. Jesus Christ, this shouldn't be this hard. This shouldn't be this hard. This shouldn't be this hard. All right, I'm just trying to entertain a lot of our viewers, okay? I'm just trying to make, a live stream that everybody can, number 1, enjoy, number 2, learn, number 2, 3, disagree with, number 4, combat against. I don't care. Oh, now I'm in the kitchen, and all of a sudden it friggin' works constantly. So now I have to lean over. Okay, that's fine. Apparently Verizon only works in kitchens. It doesn't work in living rooms. Even though you pay for entire building coverage. Well, here's my message. Oh, come on. Come on. Ugh, this is making my show suck. And my show doesn't suck. It's a good show. It's a very informative show. It's a, I get a lot of stuff going on, I think it's a great show, personally. Fuck you, Verizon. You don't do a good job. You don't do a good job. Your show is good. Thank you very much. Look. All I'm trying to say here, okay? At the end of the day, literally at the end of the day, there's only one thing that matters. I just want... Well, no, that sounds like a closing argument. Well, yeah, I'll make it a closing argument. At the end of the day, all I want is all of us to succeed, okay? We all have our problems. We all have all kinds of things going on. I've never been married, so I don't know what it's like to go through, like, for example, a violent divorce. I don't know what that ugliness is like. I don't know what it's... Here's a good one. Here's a good one. This is going to catch you guys off guard a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. This comment is going to be, and it's going to make him very uncomfortable, but he's like my best friend on YouTube, so let me pull this whole device I have. Hold on. I want to get a little bit, kind of closer here. Okay. There we go. Nice. This one is directed, and maybe I'm going to piss him off, but this one's directed at my best friend on YouTube, Blackie Fitzpatrick, if he's still here. Imagine what it's like. Imagine what it's like if you're, if somebody had a son, okay? If somebody has a son, a little boy, and when he's like 6 years old or 7 years old or something, and grabs his daddy's shirt one day, is Blackie still here? Because I want to kind of torment him a little bit. Not torment him, but like, very hard question. Very hard question. I can't even see. Blackie is still here. Very nice. Yo, Blackie, imagine if you had a son. What would you do if you had a son? I don't have any kids. I'm not married. I don't have any kids. What would you do if your son came to you and said, Daddy, I think I'm a girl? When he was like 6 years old. I just want to see what Blackie's answer is going to be. Daddy, I think I'm a girl. Blackie's butthole just tightened up. I wonder what the answer is going to be. I would explain what a penis is. Crystal Keith says, "Let it go." Well, it's my show. No, I'm just throwing out crap, you know? Doesn't matter. I'm not doing agendas here. I'm just doing topics, you know? It's buffering in West Texas. I can't hear you, JB. Yeah, they're censoring me again. They love to do that. Very nice, YouTube. Thank you very much for making the JB Live show. I got sound in Vienna, says Blackie. That's pretty funny. Hold on. General Roller Coaster says, tell a boy to shut up and keep waving his Hillary poster. Good stuff, man. Southpaw says, long one here. I would say nothing. He is 6 or 7. Yo, they have imaginations. It's the parents that go all out for fucking sex change or start buying him girls' clothes. Correct. I agree. Yep. Absolutely. They don't like for us to talk, and we need a Hillary bumper sticker in West Texas. Just for fun, something to shoot at. I like that a lot. Target practice, very nice. I think it's good. I would. Barbara jumped in and said, I would explain to him that he's adopted. Roller Coaster says, LOL. LOL at Barbara Warren. We like target practice. So do I. I'm in Boston. I like target practice too. I don't have any guns, but I like to go to New Hampshire and shoot guns. Oh, yeah. Southpaw just posted a link. I think my dog's a Democrat. I've seen that like 20 times. You should watch it. It's hilarious. It's great stuff. Dr. Lecter is back. My daughter said that she was a boy. I called her John Jr. for about a week. She didn't like it. Good. Very nice. Yeah. There are 2 genders, folks. Okay? There are 2 genders. There are men who have penis, and maybe this is going to be shocking to some folks. Maybe this is going to be shocking to some folks. Maybe this is going to be shocking to some folks. Maybe this is going to be shocking to some folks. Perhaps this will be shocking to some folks. But guess what? There are 2 genders. There are males and females. Do I need to say this? Again, I'm 34 years old. Do I need to really say this fucking again? Live on YouTube with everybody watching me, live on around the world. Guess what? Guess what, folks? Human beings have two genders. They're a male. I mean, it's like I'm talking to fucking fourth graders. There are males and there are females. Okay? Males have a penis and testicles. The testicles provide sperm, and there are females that have a vagina, which has ovaries and a vagina. I mean, do I really need to do this over and over again? It's very uncomfortable. I don't want to do it. Because I see all these folks walking around. I see all these characters with their rainbow suits and their fucking rainbow headbands and all. There's no such thing as gender. There's no such thing as gender. They're mentally ill. They're mentally ill. Dick, balls, vagina, ovaries. Period. 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 There is no argument. There was no argument. And I would relish and love somebody to tell me that there's a gender other than a man or a woman in the human race. Can I get somebody to come in? Can I get a troll? Moderators, stand down. Moderators, stand down. Can I get a troll to come in to tell me that there are other genders other than men and women? Please? Can I get that? I think that would be awesome. The Naughty Link. I've never heard about that. That's actually a good band name, Naughty Link. I like that. Dr. Lecter says LOL. No, I'm serious. I want my moderators to go out into other streams, you know. You don't have to do it tonight. You can do it tomorrow, you can do it next week, I don't care. I want to have they keep disconnecting me. Fear of living on, natives living restless now. Mutiny in the air, got some death to do. The mirror stares back hard. Kill is such a friendly word, it seems the only way to reaching out again. I don't know why I just did Master of Puppets right there. I just felt like doing it. Yeah, my stream keeps crashing too. That's at Crystal Keith. And thank you very much. Yeah, it keeps fucking crashing. It's ridiculous. You know what it is? Is they don't want us. Come on, Trump. 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 You need to take control of the internet and just make it open and free. Jesus fucking Christ. there is no way to normalize what they do and the way they act. Gay? Okay. Dress like a Vegas showgirl and fuck your frickin' Frank and fuck your frickin' Frank and beans is not normal. Yes, correct. Yeah. No. There is no reason that and I don't care about gay. I don't care about gay. I don't care about gay. Okay? I've never cared about gay. All right? Lesbian. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care. Do what you want to do. Okay? In my worldview, whatever you do, as long as you don't hurt anyone else, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. But I just have a hard time mentally experiencing, you know, what gayness is in terms of men. I'm just telling you. All right, so I'm going to cut. I'm going to go back on. Blackie will go on soon. Blackie will take over. Well, it's Jesus Christ. You guys are very aggressive, which I like. I think it's a great thing. But my whole problem with the gay agenda is that they want to make everybody gay. You know? They want to make everybody gay. And I'm going to cut in about 15 seconds. But it's like, I'm not homosexual. So I don't have to be homosexual. Okay? You know what I mean? I don't have to be gay. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking have to be gay. It's like the simplest thing. It's my personal choice. I don't have to be fucking gay. Why is there this ridiculous wave of public opinion that everybody should be gay and lesbian? I don't care if somebody is gay or lesbian, but don't try to make me gay, you motherfuckers. You know, it's so easy. It's like, leave me the fuck alone. I don't need to be gay. I'm straight. I like women. I like butts. I like big butts. I like big black butts. I like Latina butts. You know? I like, I'm not really a boob guy. I like nice long hair that smells good. You know? So it's like, can I be left alone with that? In this society, no, I'm just telling you. No. I'm just telling you. Can I be left alone with that? I got these. I'm sorry, Crystal Keith. I can't read the long comments right now. I need to pass out for a bit. Can I agree that women like, you know, Jesus Christ. It's all getting so complicated. Men like to fuck women. You know why? because that's how we make babies. Done. 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 Argument over. Done. I'm not going to put up with this crap anymore. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to pass out for a bit. I'm going to shut you guys off, and we'll go on maybe at like 8 p.m.-ish. Ish. Later, Gator. Alright, peace out.